Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about pianos and their pedals. So this is a normal Yamaha piano, has all 88 keys and 3 pedals. So I want to start by talking about this far right one. This is a sustaining pedal, and it takes notes that played without any pedals, play for as long as you hold them. To, if I simply just use this far right, will sustain these notes. And that's all notes on the piano. Then I wanted to talk about this far left. I'll come back to the middle. This far left key originally doesn't seem like it does anything, but it's actually a muting key. So it produces a softer sound. So it goes from something like this to something like this. And it takes a while to hear the difference if you're not accustomed to a piano, but it is a softer sound that just makes some pieces more nice if you wanted to be more choral-like instead of pop, for example. This one is kind of hard to see without being able to access the inside of a piano, but what it's taking is it's taking the wires that play a piano and it's moving the key that hits them slightly off, so instead of head on, it's hitting at slightly an angle, and it produces a softer sound. Now finally, the middle pedal, which is the one I get most questions about. This one is kind of hard to see what it does alone, because if you just press it and start to play, it seems to do the exact same thing as this far one. But there's actually a difference. So if I play a note such as this low E, it will let go as soon as I do. But with this middle pedal, and if I play first, then add the pedal, and then let go, it will still hold. Now you might be asking, why can't I do the same thing with this pedal and I could press it first and it'll hold? It seems to do the same thing. Well, this pedal is kind of like a selective sustaining pedal. So if I were to press, let go, that one will hold, but all these others won't. So it's more prominent to see if you use a low key to hold and higher keys to play. So it kind of sounds like those ones are also being held, which could just be an out-of-tune piano, or, something's wrong with the pedal, which is unlikely. This one's mostly just out of tune. But what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to sustain only the selected notes, which seems a little complicated, but once you get used to playing the piano, it's pretty easy to understand. The good thing about this is if you are really stressed out about this and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to know what this middle pedal does? Well, it's hardly ever used. In music, it's very rarely used, and some pianos don't even make them with the middle pedal anymore. Usually it's just these two on the sides, which can be good, but is also missing out on the selective key. So it's basically just a preference. If you would like to use that one, you totally can. It's super cool, but it's hardly ever used in music, and some pianos don't even have them anymore. That's how unused they really are. So yep, that's the piano pedals for you. Leave down in the comments what other questions about pianos you have, and I'll do my best to answer them.